Dr. Vanita Rattan, and this channel is dedicated to skincare for skin of colour. So you've asked me to review Ole Henriksen so many times, and finally I've managed to get to this place on my list. So the one question I get asked a lot is, what is skin of colour? Who counts as skin of colour? Skin of colour is basically defined as Fitzpatrick 3 to 6, where you are more likely to tan rather than burn in the sun. And if this happens, then it means that your melanocytes are large and they're easily triggered. Those are cells that produce the pigment melanin. So those cells become hyperactive and start to produce too much pigment when we have any injury to the skin. One scratch, one bite, one burn, we pigment. And that means that when it comes to our skincare, we have to be far more careful than Caucasian skin. And really, that's what this channel's all about. I'm a doctor, but I'm also a cosmetic formulator, which means that I understand ingredients and how they sit on the skin and whether or not they're suitable for skin of color. So my aim is really to go through as many brands as I possibly can and tell you the ones to buy and the products to avoid and save your money. So let's dive right into Ole Henriksen. Okay, so the first product we're going to be reviewing is their Sea Rush Brightening Gel Cream. So on their marketing literature, it says 24-hour hydration, targets fine lines, and gives you a youthful radiance appearance. Now the positives here are that they do have some good humectants. So they do have glycerin, they do have panthenol, and they do have glycereth 26 as well. So these are all positives. Another ingredient that I love is that it's got 3,0-ethyl ascorbic acid, which is a very stable vitamin C, which is water and oil soluble, which is obviously great for our skin. It's great because it's a collagen booster, it's a skin brightener, and it's an antioxidant, which means it's mopping up free radicals, which damage our collagen and lead to aging of the skin. They also added HYDROXYACETOPHENONE, which is another antioxidant. And they added my favorite form of vitamin C, which is TETRAHEXYLDECYL ascorbate, because it is fat soluble. When it's fat soluble, it means that it can penetrate into the dermis and actually help collagen production. So all of these things are great. They've done a fantastic job of formulations up until this point, because they've even combined antioxidants, which is obviously very important because antioxidants stabilize each other and they should always be used in combination. But then it all went downhill very rapidly because they added perfume, aroma, linalool, limonene, and citral. These are all fragrance. And as you all know by now, fragrance is the #1 cause of contact dermatitis. That's right. These are the words that you would look at the back of packaging and run. So it's such a mistake. I mean, it's such a good formulation otherwise. In addition, they went and added citrus lemon extract, which is a skin sensitizer. It can lead to photosensitivity as well. So definitely avoid, and especially in the summer. So the next product is their Banana Bright Eye Cream. And one thing you'll notice is actually when you see a brand making a certain mistake, they will continue to make that mistake in all their products. If you see a brand creating great formulas, you will see that throughout all of their products. It's almost like you have a signature as a cosmetologist. So when I formulate, you'll see very similar ingredients in a lot of my products, because when you fall in love with a great ingredient, you'll put it in everything. Why wouldn't you? And so you see this classic signature, whether you watch my Estee Lauder or my L'Oreal or even this video, or basically all my videos, you'll see the signature as I do the investigation on the ingredients list. And the same is the case here. So basically they've got moisturizers, which are great. So they've got coconut alkanes, they've got glycerin, they've got parky butter. They've also got the antioxidants that I love from previously as well. So they've got the tetrahexyldecyl ascorbate, which is something that I would add to my own product. And they've also got 3,0-ethyl ascorbic acid too. So they've even managed to do the whole, grouping of antioxidants in this product. But then they went and added all the mistakes as well. So they added the perfume, aromas, citral, limonene, linalool, And then they actually added 2 different citrus extracts in this one. They decided to go one step further and just make a little bit more of a mistake. So it's just such a shame. I mean, come on, this is so basic, you know? At this point, any cosmetic formulator should know, and anyone who's creating a skincare brand should know the things to avoid, like the major things to avoid. Yes, you might make small mistakes, but this is basic. I feel like anyone who watches any skincare videos by any doctor or any esthetician will know that why are you adding essential oil? And why are you adding fragrance to my skincare? I didn't ask for that. Okay, so the next product is Glow to OH Dark Spot Toner. Oh, you know what? I love it when I find ingredients and products that are good for you. But when it's just a whole brand of products that skin of color should avoid, it's actually really demoralizing for me to make these videos. But this is like one of the worst products that I've seen. I mean, you tell me. Okay, so the second ingredient here is glycolic acid. So we already know of all the AHAs, this one's probably the worst for skin of color. On its own, it's not that bad. But then they went and added third ingredients, witch hazel. So we know tannins dry the skin and strip the skin and lead to more purging. We know that it's distilled in alcohol, which is the worst ingredient for our skin because it leads to an inflammatory cascade on our skin and leads to premature aging. And then they went and added fourth ingredients, lactic acid. So now they've added the alcohol, the witch hazel, and the acids. Then they went and added perfume, citral, limonene, linalool. It's literally a concoction of the worst ingredients for skin, not just skin of color, for all skin. And it's a dark spot toner. I feel like this product may contribute to dark spots. So in case it's not obvious, please avoid this product. The next product is Transform Sheer Transformation Moisturiser. So that's a bit of a long mouthful. But here it says it helps dark spots and moisturizers. So whenever you formulate a product, you need to be very clear about what you're trying to achieve. And based on that, the ingredients should match. Here, okay, fine, they've added some humectants, which are great. They've got here glycerin, dimethicone. However, all the actives for dark marks are less than 1%. So here, for example, they've got licorice extract, which they've actually put in the marketing, but it's at less than 1%. And then they've also added ASCORBYL palmitate, which is fine as well, but again, at less than 1%. So if you follow me at the Hyperpigmentation Clinic on Instagram, you will see our before and afters. And I use about 30% actives when we're dealing with tyrosinase inhibitors for pigmentation and skin of color. Pigmentation is very difficult to treat. It is stubborn. Using such weak formulas are really not going to cut it when it comes to pigmentation, and especially not in skin of color. In addition, they went and added 2 different citrus extracts. So just to sensitize the skin after you haven't seen any results. Oh, so I just say this is a really expensive and irritating moisturizer. I would avoid. And the last product that we're reviewing today is Balancing Face Oil Control Toner. So here, I'm really sorry, it's another disappointment. So the third ingredient here again is witch hazel, which you all know about. It's cheating you because just because you feel like you're taking the oil off your skin, you feel like you're doing something good, you're getting that squeaky clean feeling, but actually you're setting yourself up for failure, and it's just something that shouldn't be in skincare at all. The sixth ingredient is glycolic acid. The fourth ingredient is lactic acid. Are quite high percentages. I wouldn't add this actually to already inflamed skin. Don't forget, if you're purchasing this product, it means that you've got acne, which means you've got free fatty acids in the skin, and so your skin is already inflamed. You shouldn't then be adding irritating products to the skin, even for Caucasian skin, because they get more PIE, we get more PIH, the brown marks. So that's not great. I mean, the ninth ingredient here is salicylic acid, and woohoo, that's the one that we want. So they did get that bit right, and that's basically my only positive on this product, because then they went and added mentha, which sensitizes the skin, and just to top it off, they added limonene, which is a fragrance. So I'm really sorry. I really don't like doing videos where we have nothing. There's just nothing. I would just say save your money. Ole Henriksen. If you'd like to go back to the drawing board and fix the problems, then I will make another video for you endorsing your products. But you've just made systematic errors that have come through in all your formulations. For starters, you really need to get rid of your witch hazel. You need to get rid of your fragrance. So these are basic errors. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. I just feel like, I don't like doing negative videos, but this was just... So please do download your free guide for skincare for skin of color, where I go through ingredients that are good for your skin. Please do hit your notification bell, because I'm in the comment section for 1 hour, so I can answer all your questions live. Please don't be mean to me in the comment section of this video. I feel like some people might get a bit upset with me, but I do really try and stick with the science. There's no emotion in this. I'm not invested financially in any of my videos. I don't even monetize my videos, even though I'm eligible to. I don't accept any gifts or money or anything from any brand, because this is not my source of income. Actually, I've got 4 clinics in the UK and they are my source of income. This is my passion project. This is my evidence-based, independent resource tools for everyone with skin of color globally. And I really just wanted to help as many people as I can and serve as many people as I can with my knowledge, so that we literally lift the cover and the veil of the whole skincare industry and make it more transparent, so that you go in educated and empowered, and you know what you're buying, you know where your hard-earned money is going, you know that you're doing good for your skin rather than harming your skin. So that's the reason I'm doing this. This has come from love, even though it doesn't feel like a very loving video. I'm sorry. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know what other brands you want me to review for you. Thank you.